I'm Nick Embergy, and this is Beach Bums Garage.
We got that done. We can move on to the windshield wipers. Now the windshield wipers are a little trickier, just because you don't want to go down too much because of the trim that runs around. Um, if you want to bare metal foil that later, you want to leave a little bit of lip so when you bare metal foil, you can see where it goes around there. The first thing I'll do is I'll take my flat file here, and I'll just, where they stick up right there a little bit, I'll just follow that down even with the trim. That's going to take a little bit of work. Just take your time with it though, don't be in no hurry. And it's not, it'll be here when you get back. And I got the passenger side down there now. Alright, now you can see that I've gotten it down there pretty even. Now I'll take my sanding stick, and just to be sure, I'll go all the way across my window, just to make sure I got it all nice and even looking, which looks to be pretty good. So now I'll start down here at this side, and I'll get these knocked off. Now I'm not too worried about these vents in here, because I'm going to putty those up anyway and get rid of them. So what those are is for your heater, for air to come in for your heater or whatever. Which most people know that already, but it's good to explain things, I guess. But I am going to be filling those with putty and getting rid of those, so I'm not too worried about keeping those intact. But I'll get just my flat file again, and I'll start at the bottom, and I'll just follow them down to where they're smooth there on the bottom. Takes a little bit of work and a little bit of time. You can see it's getting, well, I don't know if you're going to be able to see or not. You can see right in there, it's kind of going away there, which is what we want it to do. We want it to just blend right in down there. My files are getting kind of old. I think I need to get me some new ones. That, or I just need to clean them really good. But yeah, as you can see, it's just starting to go away, which is what you want. Then you can do the other side. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but there is a body line going right across below where those windshield wipers were. And you can still see a little bit of the windshield wipers sticking up there that I need to get rid of, and I will. But this body line, you can kind of see it there, and if you kind of sand that down a little bit, I've noticed in a few places I've kind of sanded it down a little bit, and I want to bring it back up. What I'll do is I'll take this like a triangle shape file, and I'll put the pointed edge there, and I'll just stick it right down in the crease across there, and I'll just run it across there a few times, and it'll open that line right back up. I may have to do this again once I get rid of the rest of the windshield wipers, but I don't want to lose where it is, so I'll go ahead and do it again now. So that way, if I do get rid of it a little bit more, I can still hopefully see where it is in there. I mean, if you're doing this kind of stuff, you need to make it look believable, you know, and if you get rid of a bunch of details, then it's not going to look believable. Alright. Now to get rid of the rest of the windshield wipers there, I'll just take my round file and I'll just lay it right up on it. Follow that. It's like a little curved body line going right around that trim right there. I'll just follow that around and just keep working at it. It'll go away. You can see there, gotten rid of the windshield wiper. Now all you can really see is just what's down in those vents right there. Just a solid part sticking up inside of there, as you can see, kind of a little bit. But once I get those vents all filled with putty and stuff, you'll never even know there was a windshield wiper there, hopefully. And I'll go ahead and get rid of the driver's side. There's the same way, you just basically follow the trim line around through there with your round file. Just take your time. If you get frustrated or whatever, just step away from it and come back to it. And if you've looked at these files, you'll notice that they're different circumferences. As far, they start real small, and then the more you go down, the bigger it gets. Just find whatever size you need to fit your whatever you're working on there, and just keep at it with that. Alright, I think that's pretty much got it. What I'll do is I'll come around with my my sanding stick now, because it is a little bit flexible. I just go right around them vents and make sure I got them good and down there smooth and cleaned out. Then I'll turn it over the other way and come around. And go in like this. Just a little bit. Work on it. Basically, just cleaning it up. Now, there you can see they're all gone, but we do have some places where that line that comes around there has disappeared on us. So what we'll do is we'll just take our triangle file again, and we'll just go around through there and run that line back in there You can take your hobby knife and scribe it too. I just don't have a lot of luck with that, so I don't use my hobby knife to do it. I'll use my my file to do it. I think that's pretty much got it in there. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Successfully shaved off the windshield wipers, and it don't look too bad. I've even kept my mold on there so I can follow my bare metal foil. I can follow my line and keep my mold nice and even around there. My trim anyway, keep that nice and even around there. I've got rid of my door handles and my emblems, and I think that's about it for right now. Now, the next video I'll probably fill in these vents with some putty and sand that out and get it sanded down smooth. I might work on some of my body lines, stuff like that. Still a long ways to go. Yeah, I hope y'all find this useful, and I'll see y'all later.